Okay, not sure who's speaking next. These are very brief statements by both. Okay, and they're heading out. Very brief statements by the chief of police, the assistant fire chief, and another person who spoke.
I think it's crazy.
Basically echoing the same sentiments, but not much said there. We didn't know what they're doing about. The chief just said, "Go home."
Go home. That's all. That is telling everyone to go home. Yeah. So they obviously are taking everything seriously. You are looking at live images right there on your left-hand side.
Left side is Santa Monica. Right is Long Beach.
That's what I was. Yeah. So we do know there is a protest. It looks like it so far was peaceful, but you can certainly see law enforcement sort of standing their position, and I'm not exactly sure what this location in Long Beach is, but they're probably trying to save businesses as well.
It was Pine Avenue and Ocean, where Chris Christie was over a little while ago. Yeah. And on the left is where Scott Rife is and has been for much of the day. We didn't hear much from the City of Santa Monica Police and Fire Departments.
Martial law is the next step, probably.
And don't overburden the 911 system, but you can see here an emergency that unfolded a little while ago now has garnered a pretty robust response from the fire department and the police department in the city.
All right, is it working or no?
Scott Rife, this is that building that was on fire a little bit ago?
It is. The good news is the fire has been knocked down by firefighters here.
Yeah,
you can tell how much resources have to be extended, though, to protect the firefighters. You've got a couple armored vehicles in there. You've got a dozen or so patrol units. You've got a line of officers there. There's something else that I'm looking at out the window, and I think, Chad, if you would come out of your picture and go to the right, we may have another group of people that police are trying to move out. Just come down that street a little bit further and push in right there in the center of your screen. It's hard when you're looking out the window to know exactly what you're looking at until you push in with the camera. But you can see a line of police officers trying to hold the protesters back from coming any further south. And that's basically what we're seeing in the city of Santa Monica. It's a slow, methodical push to try and shut down all the streets. This is Broadway and 4th right here. And slowly but surely, they're trying to get all these protesters to leave. Right now, this appears to be fairly peaceful. But as the officers start to move forward and tell them and make them leave, that's when you see these altercations. So good news that fire is out, but it really did show you the kind of resources they really need to extend in order to be able to get the fire crews in there and put the fire out. So it can be extremely difficult.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
He just said,
Scott, we
send me
saw
an invite right now.
Fire just kind of start taking off, and it took quite some time before we saw the first fire engines arrive on the scene. And it's very dangerous, and the scary part about that fire was when we saw the smoke billowing out of the windows, we still saw people running inside the building to possibly take a,
this has been a fairly common tactic. In the middle of an intersection, people will set a fire. You know, and then try to, I guess, I don't know what the point of that is. But,
I never did it until now.
With some of the folks who are dealing
with
doing this, what their aim is, whether this is connected with the people who are trying to make
it. There's any officer on this department or any place else in the U.S. who can look at that and think that was justifiable. They shouldn't be a police officer in the state.
Exactly.
And I don't think anybody should criticize the chief.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. And with Breakthrough News, I think one of the questions that many people have is, you know, the officers were fired right away, but this officer Chauvin had a long disciplinary record.
I think you gotta explain to him the phone number is the first thing that goes in when you put join, and then goes password. Because I had trouble with that. I didn't know how to do it first.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a complicated question. A lot of it has to do with you know, hiring. A lot of it has to do with contractual things. There's union contracts and discipline and due process, and so just because someone has a complaint filed against them does not necessarily mean that they're going to be removed.
Drive up to Pennsylvania and start working a little bit after that. Take a couple days, a couple weeks at least off.
That does not necessarily mean that decision will stick. There's an arbitrator's process. There's grievance process. So it's a little bit complicated, but our community has every right to have those questions and have those. Why would someone, if they have a lengthy misconduct record or complaint record, why are they still on? So it's not as there are chiefs
They have
that
cops
terminate people. I've done that,
freaking
and they still regain
without
the job.
uniforms too inside the
those are
crowd.
valid questions.
Well, I think
Valid
those
questions.
complications
Yes.
are some of the things that make people the most upset in the community because
They-
it
they-
feels like there's a double standard between police officers and normal people. If I go out and I shoot someone, I don't have the same amount of, unfortunately, due process. It's almost like there's a legal due process, then there's a subsidiary sort of civil due process that comes from the union contract. Many people think
I
that's
don't
not
see
fair,
him.
that normal people are treated differently than police when it comes to taking human life. What do you say to that?
Yeah, and I think that those points are valid. There's chiefs across the
There you
state.
go. There you go. Can you hear me?
Included, who are trying to
Oh
look
yeah,
at
now we're
ways
good.
so that
There you go.
we know our employees. We certainly
Yeah,
know
I'm
firsthand
driving
what
right
those,
now. I'm not
police
driving. I'm in the car.
misconduct are. For us to make a decision what's on the best interest of our communities and our department, for someone else
good, man.
to move
Let's
in
go.
and make a change, we're the ones that I'm ultimately responsible and have to be held accountable for employees. To have a third party come in and change that, it makes it very difficult.
And one final question for you here. Some of this is embedded in the legal system. Many people have questioned the reasonableness standard that is usually governed in many police killings. Yes. Do you think that needs to be changed?
I think it needs to be looked at. I absolutely think it needs to be looked at. And I know there's conversations that are going on here at statewide level, certainly in other places of the country. And I think these conversations continue to need to be looked at. And I think that the community has to be at the table.
Is it still heavy?
Conversations as well.
We driving around about another 15 minutes.
You've heard so many things.
But I know how to use the Zoom thing, so now it's better.
What do you
All
have
right.
to do to make it right?
The first thing we have to do to make it right is recognize the great injustice that occurred. I'm out here tonight in a space of people who love Mr. Floyd, and I wanted to pay my respects to him. We have to recognize the harms that we and policing have had, and particularly for communities of color for many years. But then I think that the real hard work is that authentic work and that vulnerable work of recognizing that we have harmed communities, but we have to have a space, and we have to realize, listen to our communities, and
Yeah, people are just going crazy. I saw a couple videos of cops going to like neighborhoods, a bunch of them, and then they told some people to get in. They wouldn't get in the house, so they shot them with like less than lethal.
We need to be more united. We need to do this. We need to do that. And it's like right in the
I mean,
we have
it's
discussions and then that's it.
I mean, it's not supposed to be that way, but it's just. I mean, me coming from being an MP, you don't know who's who. Especially now, everybody has masks because of the virus thing, and
two
then.
things, as the sister just mentioned, we have to have discussions, we have to be at the table, they have to be constant. It cannot be a check the box
This
or
is
one
now
and
our
done.
seat at the table.
And
It
so-
wasn't for it to burn up our city and all that. That ain't what we wanted. We always wanted justice for equal opportunities for all.
Yeah,
around.
there's
It's not
another
easy
one
here
that
in Minnesota.
they
'Cause
started
yeah,
burning
being a chief
patrol
as a
cars.
black man and
So they
me being a
took
woman,
like
it's
the
not
AR-15s from the
working
patrol
with these
car
people
out.
here.
There was
That's why
another
it
guy that was
Minnesota
trying to
right,
get him
and
from
we
the
changing
other
it,
people.
and it's Minnesota
So
right
there's a
from
video
this
going
moment
around of
on.
him just pointing a gun, taking the AR-15 from them, and then unloading it, and then I guess taking it back to the cops.
But whoever comes in, there should be provisions in place to make sure it
Yes,
doesn't matter
yes.
who sits
So
at
they
the table.
burned the patrol
These
car.
are gonna be
They
sustainable
started
measures that
breaking the
community
patrol car.
needs to shape and
So they
form
stole
that
all
will lead us-
the,
that will lead
all
us
the
on this- we're in a
equipment from the
quagmire
patrol
right
car.
now.
You know, they have
Race
everything, freaking
relationship is
ARs,
so,
shotguns,
they walk
everything.
us down.
So they
But
took an
who
AR-15 and they were like
better
showing it, and there was a guy that was probably taking it back from everybody. He was pointing a gun, like give me the AR-15, or people were just running around.
And what did it make you feel as a black man?
I felt absolutely.
And they got the guy, so it's not going to change for a little bit.
That Mr. Floyd.
They put in the National Guard. They put in the National Guard, but that's not gonna help at all. 'Cause I've done that before. Puerto Rico, you know, crime was bad in the moment, and I was activated, and I worked the streets with the actual state police, and it doesn't matter. It just makes people wanna hype up and say more. And especially these guys, they don't have magazines or anything. I mean, we had ammo, we had stuff, we could shoot if anything happened, but right now they just have people just to show.
And again,
What's your name?
Chief Staff and we need to work better together. Police and community need to work better together.
Yeah, it seemed like they were running over innocent people on their porch last night. You know, this is out of control.
And when I always say, when there's any complaints, let us know, and we'll deal with it. But some people get so frustrated because they say, well, nothing's going to happen.
Because it's been suppressed for so long.
It's been so long. But I guarantee
we don't say nothing.
Everything that comes across my desk,
happens,
we will
so that's why we no longer say nothing.
Yeah.
But now we saying something.
Yeah, most definitely.
And it's just what y'all have to start believing us. Because what they do. The problem is they bring up your history and all that. Your past make you who you are. Some people change and some people don't. We can't keep holding this foot on this neck. No.
You know what?
That's what happens. Because I've been in the system.
That was horrible.
I'm speaking for people who've been in the system and everything.
And I'm telling you this right now. When you look at that,
but I changed my life.
And you look at 8 minutes. That's 8 minutes of somebody begging and pleading for their life. And you tell me.
And screaming for their mother.
Yeah, you're looking at that. And I'm telling you right now, when I look at that.
No, I bought a new one today.
And you see that.
A new whiskey. I'm trying it out. It's called Bullet.
Know this. It was 2 officers.
Yeah,
who had just.
I never tried it before, but it was. I went to the PX and it was cheap, and I've heard people talk about it, so I just bought it and kind of see if it's good. It's pretty good.
And you made a poor judgment decision. That's what I said.
And if that was your family
But this one's my favorite, though. This is my second bottle, and it's gone. Yeah, Elijah Craig.
He's a little nicer than what I am. I'm saying turn your shit in, and you don't need to be on this department. If you can't treat the residents of Minneapolis,
wait, what did you say?
Your family treated, and you treated.
Oh, I can go live.
Ain't nobody putting a gun up to your head making you come to work.
Yeah, I can go live.
So that's the least you can do. So.
And it's because of y'all that we are here, though. And we are so ever grateful.
And you know what?
Because somebody finally said enough.
This person's rap sheet, his history as an officer. If I had done something like that many times at my job, I would have been fired.
Because when I looked into he has multiple disciplinary actions, not just a few, and they not small. There's no way
I have a
suit? Police officer far as we the people concerned.
And when you look at
his badge should have been pulled a long time ago.
When you look at the requirements post-board and you look at those, and here's what I would say: if someone had this complaint, sustained, not sustained, but someone should look at those and see what triggers those complaints. Those have to be looked at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me?
And even too, I mean, the chief actually sued the department. For discrimination. And when you see that, and when you say changing the culture, and I tell people we've been in the department's been in effect for 150 years. He's only been the chief a couple years.
And it's going to be a process, but he made the biggest move he could have ever made, and we support him. And we got y'all back.
And I tell
as
you
long
what,
as y'all side for us and
I support everyone out here, and it's going to make the police department better. And I tell you, just like with COVID-19, COVID happened, and people are telling me, how come it's disproportionately affecting the minority community? I said, why do you think? I said, it's some disparities, the other stuff in the community. We deal with education, employment, poverty, and if you don't do anything with that, guess what? When we have the next COVID, it's going to disproportionately affect people of color again. So all elected officials and the community, please, we have to start working together to do something about that. Because I tell you, I've been doing this for 28 years, and I'm tired of the same revolving door going around and around and around with nothing being done about it. So, yeah.
I was wondering, why is it taking so long for the suspects to
Oh my gosh. So I did not know that he was in here hiding, and he heard the whole thing. And you know Mom Lisa is not the same as on the streets Lisa. So he heard like all the sex jokes and stuff. I know he's a teenager, but he's never heard me talk like that. I'm totally mortified. He's like, it's no big deal, Mom. And I'm mortified. Like, oh my gosh. He said that he couldn't find it on YouTube and he wanted to listen, but he didn't tell me he was here. He was hiding somewhere.
That's why we have been here 6 days and counting.
And it was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
it was the right thing to do.
And that's why it's Minnesota right, not Minnesota nice no more. Definitely.
That's not cool. Like
we make like, this starts with us. And we, like he's saying, we come together.
Come on, like, my mouth was filth last night.
And it's not just here
in Minnesota, though. No, I'm not like that around. I don't care if he is a teenager. I'm still not like, I'm June Cleaver around myself.
Maybe last question. Last night I heard the police did like run through the vigil site, park their vehicles on roses that were laid out in the street.
They came up here last night, and like I had to tell my brothers that was here, that's the KKK. We work with them because I work in the field. I'm a working woman, everything. We'll never know. That's why they wear suits to hide their face. But they stood their ground. So yeah, we bearing arms because we know what to do. They tried to come and mess the memorial up and everything. And these young men was out here, and they stopped it. And then they out here firing shots on the paint guns on people on their porch. Okay, they in their house. That ain't what they said come here and do. So they part of corruption and messing up our town too.
Me?
Yeah, within that,
you know I'm in the country. Get that country.
The community get assurance that it won't happen again in this sacred space.
You know, we have a command post, and when we leave here, I'm gonna call the command post and those concerns, and I can assure you it won't happen today.
Yeah, we got live footage and everything. And it's facts that can be verified. I'm pretty sure anybody can put it up too. Yeah.
These communities are barricading in with their
We're
own
not lying.
vehicles.
Nobody got to lie. It's right and wrong. And right, it's time for right. More right than wrong. And we need to be loving on each other. Like we came out here with we was policing our own community. We gonna do this all the time because most of these people going home. We gonna be here. We have to live here. This is our home. And we can't let nobody come here and mess up our city because this is a good place. But we gonna make it open opportunity for everybody equally. And that's it. That's all we want.
I want to hear what the officers think about Bob Crow.
Police officers were shooting into the house?
Yeah, they're doing less lethal. So people were like in the porch, and they were coming in like with riot gear and all that stuff through the neighborhoods. So they were telling people get in, and people just recording them. So one of them said light them up, and that's when they shot at the people.
Those cops need to be fired. But do you think someone's attorney? You get what I'm saying? So when you look at, and this right here is not just a police president of that federation. This is federations all across the country. Now, here's what I think what they do a disservice to their own members. When you see your members doing something wrong, someone should speak up on it. But again, I think someone should speak up on it. But again, have you ever known an attorney to say something bad about their client?
What are your thoughts on Bob Crow?
Again, I don't agree with it. I will say right now, I do not agree with everything he says. I do not agree with that.
What are your thoughts talking about Bob Crow, the president of the union, police union? Policing.
I tell you right now, I think in my 28 year, I think Minneapolis Police Department has done a horrific job on how we hire minorities and especially women and women of color. Minneapolis Police Department should reflect the community we serve, and it doesn't. And why is that? And you look at the rules and the qualifications to be a police officer in the state of Minnesota, you have to have a high school degree in law enforcement. And you don't have people who look like the residents of Minneapolis in those programs. So how will you actually get people to actually become members of the police department who reflect the community? So we can do a lot.
Nobody will ever be a police officer there again.
It's just a lot of misinformation about everything. That's the biggest problem, and then the media is not helping. So it's just gonna keep getting worse because of that. Because it's not every cop, you know. There's cops that you've seen videos of cops like being proactive and being with people and saying they're there to like help them and let them, you know, protest, but in a good way. It's just a small percentage of people just coming in even from different cities just to make noise and break everything and then just leave.
Danny, are you at a bar?
So again, when you say you
What's
don't
that?
have more money,
Are you at a bar?
More money, that means you don't care about the
No, this is my house.
So I'm a strong advocate. You have to
This is my mini
the
bar.
police department to look like the residents of the city. And you can't say financially we can't do it.
Can you talk about the police contract? Is there a new one that has been signed yet?
No, it's not. It's
still up there.
It's still, yep.
I know that there was
It's the only spot I can look like Ricky, that I look like I'm in a studio or something.
Community members that read the contract, went through it, and found a lot of inconsistencies that makes it harder for y'all to do your work. 60 hours you can work 60 hours a week. By that time, a person is really tired. Their mental ability isn't all the way fresh. Do you hope that there's any changes within the new contract that'll allow officers to not be overworked and allow a better officer standards?
Here's one thing I would say.
There's 3 in this frame, so this should be a bigger picture.
And I would love to have an adequately staffed police department. And I would like, when I talk to young men, I say, what are you doing for the summer? Do you have a job to do something? And you mean to tell me all these young men?
Yeah, he said about 15 minutes until he gets in.
All these kids I coach them around, and for the summer they have no job.
I won't be up here the whole time either.
So give job opportunities for them. Also, some of these young men right now.
I need to be done at least 11:30 Eastern time.
Them be able to graduate high school, go to college.
11:30 Eastern time.
For giving jobs, letting people do better, things to work out better. And if we don't do that, are you just going to say we're going to arrest? We can't arrest ourselves out of that.
I shut my blinds.
Some of the issues with the contract I don't like, but it's some issues in society that I don't like too, that you have to do better.
Thank you.
Tonight, solidarity and protecting what's become a really sacred. Space. How do you accomplish that?
With Chief Arredondo,
So Danny, where are you at?
I'm in Georgia right now. I'm active duty. I'm about to. I got like a month to go, and then I'm out. I'm done with my contract. I'm retired. Yeah.
It's no more burning, because can you imagine now? Someone has to go to get bread, milk, whatever. No transportation. We're destroying a lot of the infrastructure we have right now. So internally, what are people going to do who live around here? So that's what I'm concerned about. When we can get together peacefully, people have a place to come, get medicine, get groceries, and all that. Thanks. Okay.
What is the messaging been, the conversation been about some of these neighborhood people that have to be out tonight protecting their neighborhoods when other people are not here to do that with them? What's the directive to keep them safe from tear gas and bullets?
If you're out here and you're protecting your family and property, you have every right to do it. We're out for it. Last night, me and the chief, we were on Broadway, up and down. We had NAACP with Leslie and her group all up and down Broadway. And we just came there, and we thank them for doing it.
What about the police who go inside people's houses? Have you seen the video of the police going? Shooting people with canisters on their porch. They tell them, go inside, go inside, go inside. There's
light them up.
Sitting on their porch.
Oh yeah, we were talking about yesterday there.
No, not yet. What's up? You want to call in? Okay. Me too. I won't be up.
Their house and
what about if they shooting at you?
How many people can be in this thing at one time?
I would say if you put
Yeah, but that's like a lot of.
But only
talking at the same time.
Only in the computer you can see everyone at the same time, right?
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
No. Yeah, no, I know. But when you're doing it through your phone, like the live thing, you can only see the person that's talking at the same time at that moment. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's like it's in Greenville. Like, what are they doing in Greenville?
ECU wasn't that public.
Right, right. Like, oh, I got a C on my college paper. Protest.
No, they bust out. They bust out. This restaurant we go to all the time. They bust the glass out and stuff.
But there's nothing in Greenville but ECU.
Meditation on this right here. So you couldn't get the first degree. So when you look up the third degree, that means really third degree means just you had a reckless thought in your mind.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Good intentions whatsoever, and he didn't have good intentions.
No, you can
He was
see it
talking
through
to me about my sister.
video.
So yeah, so
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, we seen that. I, as a mom of two black boys, I'm sitting at home. And
Now,
Hey, Lisa, can you say something real quick?
Something real quick.
Danny?
same.
Perfect. Hey, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Ricky 365. My name is Rick, and this is your channel. Today with me, we have, on top of me, we have Lisa Escobedo. And on the other side, we got Daniel, or Danny. So we're waiting right now for Diesel. So at least Diesel, if you're watching, we're waiting for you. Like 2 days ago, like yesterday, and like today. So let's go. We're gonna be talking, guys, about what's going on across the country, man. It's just getting crazy. It's just getting crazy more and more. I really don't have words for what's been happening. You know, I think yesterday we spent 2.5 hours talking about different riots in different places. As you guys can see behind us, we have curfews that, you know, different cities are imposing. You know, I think the curfew is 4:00 p.m. and it's right now in Arizona 6 in the afternoon. So I just don't know what to tell people, you know, or what to tell the viewers. So if you're watching this video, okay, remember that YouTube, you know, is trying to censor this type of videos. So please subscribe to the channel, okay? And the second thing, share the video through Facebook and your social media so more people can come here and they can actually talk to us, because in this channel, you're not only going to be able to listen to us, but in addition, you'll be able to call, okay? We're going to be monitoring their behavior online, and then pretty much we send you the number through email, okay? So we don't give the number to everyone and then we get scammers or something stupid here online. So Lisa, good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm swell. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Danny, how you doing today?
Pretty good. What you doing?
Pretty good, guys. So tell me, guys, you know, Sunday, it's been 6 days since the protest started, and we still have riots on the streets, buildings being burned, police officers getting shot. I mean, what's next? What's next? What do you think?
Well, you know, it's not even nationwide anymore. Did you know they're protesting in Germany because of George Floyd's death? I lied to you not. Germany's protesting. So no longer nation.
I did saw that today, and it was kind of I don't know, kind of interesting to watch it. They were very peaceful, you know. That's what I saw. They were like sitting on the ground, doing you know, exercising their God-given rights. You know, good for them.
Yeah, I think it's even though it's still because of what happened lately, it's just there's more stuff behind it, like years and years of things like this happening, and then it finally, I guess, exploded, and that's what we're seeing. Because if people from other parts of the world are doing it, then you know that those type of things happen anyway. So it's just a matter of so many years and having the same thing until it's just the balloon pops and the aftermath.
I think. Go ahead.
I think the Germany is fake. I mean, it happens, but I think its sentiment is fake. I think because there was a lot of get rid of Trump stuff. So I think it's they're not sharing the same sentiment as Minnesota.
I think that many people are how can I say, are underestimating the president right now. But it's one of those things. Danny, I fix your video. So Kato, Love Boat, newest. Thank you for subscribing. Ro Baby, hey, what's going on? I think he was here yesterday. So right here on the live stream we have Unicorn Riot. These guys are been since the beginning. Can you guys hear the noise behind me? No?
It's working.
Damn, it's working. So Unicorn Riot has been doing pretty good by covering the situations. I mean, they're doing an amazing job. But I gotta tell you that right now I have ABC 7, KTLA 5, USA Today, WFAA. I mean, all news sources are out there on the ground, trying to get the latest and the greatest person who is breaking into a building, the next person who's getting shot. I mean, that's what they're looking for. They're not there to show, I mean, how you call it, sensationalism. That's what they're doing. They're sensationalizing this tragic event. It's crazy.
I saw a couple get arrested yesterday from CNN. So.
Yeah, some guy that actually attacked a police force. Like, is the police force racist too? But yeah, he got arrested. I think that was in Dallas, San Antonio, something like that.
San Antonio. That is crazy. I mean, what horse? Oh yeah, I did saw that. That is correct. I think I saw a horse running over an individual. I think it was a female.
No, this was a guy that hit the horse in the head with a brick.
Oh wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That is very crazy.
The horse is a police officer, so.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the horse isn't racist. So why are you attacking the horse?
Oh, the horse is racist. Oh shit, yeah, that is total news. So let's talk about these curfews that are happening around the country. What is your take on those?
Well, it's already past my bedtime, so whatever.
More control. That's all it is.
So Arizona has a curfew that begins today at 8 p.m. Okay, in about 2 hours, and right now we have. I don't think that these riots are going to stop. You see Santa Monica on the screen. I mean, there's hundreds, probably thousands of people. Minneapolis, LA County, New York City. New York City's kind of calmed down, as far as what I see. They're the bottom left side corner of the screen is kind of empty. But I mean, I think Cuomo is doing a good job in the state. He's handling coronavirus pretty good, I think. He's probably not the best, Power Ranger, but I think he's doing good. Based on what I see right here on the news, he's managing. What?
Well, at least that's died down. What about the rest of the country?
I mean, I think the the mayor of Minneapolis got booed by is being booed by a bunch of people on the on social media,
Rightly so. They should have tagged him.
Wow.
I mean, yesterday they were still, after the curfew, people were still out. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, if you're going to protest and then they put curfew, you're just going to go home. You're not doing anything. So.
I seen some tweets. Well, I see some tweets about people saying that there's a curfew. It's going to be like countrywide from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. the next morning till tomorrow. That was a tweet by Janice Han. This is Janice Han, you know.
What about people who wear shit? Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, what about people who work the night shift? That's not fair.
Oh, they you'll be essential, you know. So, Janice Han is L.A. County Supervisor, and she worked for the 4th District in California, and then she tweeted that. She says countywide, county, not country. That's a big difference between one and the other, yeah. Couple miles.
Just a couple.
Yeah, so countywide 6 to 6. I mean, there's a bunch of people tweeting about it. Most of them from the state of California. You know, Atlanta, the curfew is in effect from 9 p.m. until sunrise. That's
no strippers.
No strip. I don't think strippers are gonna have a job today. You know. Do you
Stop
think that any strip clubs is being looted?
I mean, it's a lot of money in a strip club. They should be looted.
Alcohol. They have alcohol there, so that's one of the things they can get. I mean, last night we saw a guy beating down a mannequin to get a shirt. No, breaking a window, beating a mannequin to get a shirt, and then he fitted that shirt to himself. I was like, what the heck? So, one of those things. So, why are we not protesting right now? Why are we not on the streets? You know.
I can't.
You still got time to serve? You still on the?
Still, yep. I can't. There's certain things I can't talk about, especially political stuff. So until 1 month more, man, that's all it is.
You got about 30 days. That's amazing. That's very good.
I think less. Hopefully, I think 2 weeks more.
Man,
Then what? You're gonna just go crazy?
No, I can finally be free and say whatever I want.
What's in guys?
Until then.
I don't know. I know quite a few military men that seem to say whatever they want to say. I don't think it's right because it doesn't make me feel comfortable that those are the people that are supposed to be protecting the country. So I would rather not know that that's how they feel about the country. But they did say what they want to say.
I mean, I do. I'm just not a very political person. I don't like to get in that conversation because it's a long conversation that's never going to end. So I try to stay away from that because it's an opinion-based conversation.
That was my grandson having
it. Doesn't matter. So it depends on who you're talking to, and that's pretty much it. So I try to stay away from that, even though if either I'm military or not. I'm just not. I don't like that type of conversation. Yeah.
Well, I think that's good. You know, I think that's good. Let me see something real quick. Perfect. Okay. So Diesel, we're waiting for you to join the channel. Let me send you another message.
He's like hanging out with unleaded.
Yeah, he's hanging out with premium. He's with premium and unleaded. Yeah. He's gonna come back. No, they're not premium. They're good. 87 and 89. You know, those are the two guys you're hanging out. I mean, somebody military on here. Let's do this. Can you hear that?
Black liberation. Black liberation. We are the people.
Look at that.
Motherfucking people.
It's people chanting, you know. They're marching and they're chanting. They're, you know, doing the thing. That is. That is crazy. New York's back at it, you know. I believe that the people in LA County, you know, are following some kind of organization, you know, at least the ones they're showing us, you know, because I think this is the big thing right here, you know. The major thing right here, as far as what I've seen, is that, you know, social media is showing you where every riot is and the amount of people rioting these places, yeah. So people go after that, based on that information, and they say, oh, they're downtown LA. Let's go to Rodeo Drive. You know, Rodeo Drive. That's where they have the Gucci store, where they have the all these Louis Vuitton, all these big stores. Let's loot these stores. You know, let's get some bueno money. You know, I mean, I almost bought some things out of eBay today. You know, for very cheap.
Well, you being the brand name label master, I'm surprised you're not out, you know, losing yourself.
Oh Jesus! No way we can, baby. Come on. Oh yeah. You saw my daughter? That's my daughter. Yeah. You should have posted, you know, your son on the thing, you know.
No, Joe said he would not.
Well,
I have to chase him to just take a photo.
Oh, okay. Did he enjoy the stream last night?
He did, but I was shocked. I was mortified that he heard it because I'm just not like that around him. I know he's a teenager, but I don't act like that around him. I am June Leader.
Oh.
I don't have a sassy mouth or anything like that around.
Gene, we just need one more. Diesel, where are you? I'm changing the okay, perfect. Yeah, no worry, like 1, 2, 3. So you know, over the last couple of days, the main thing that I seen, you know, with these riots is that, you know, the one thing in common that we have is that the people that I see on the TV is that, you know, it wasn't about George Floyd. It's been about something else for some reason. It's been about, you know, negative energy. You know, it's been about it's been different. It's been very very difficult. Let me change this real quick.
I think there are a lot of bad people also, and people that already are, you know, people that are criminals and stuff like that. They just take the opportunity, and there's so many people, you know, that's your cover, so they just go out and do whatever they want, and they know that there's a small chance of getting caught instead of just doing it by themselves. So that's the problem with these type of things. Is just there's so many people and so much opportunity for bad things to happen as we're seeing that. That's the problem.
It's just crazy, man. You know, the more I see what is happening in America, the more afraid we should get. You know, because it's not fun. It's not fun. Not fun at all, man. Not fun at all. So what do you think the answer from the president is going to be? What do you think is going to be his ultimate reaction to this?
Someone wrote, "You getting an echo and fix this sound."
Oh, let's do it. Echo. How about now? Is there echo? Still echo?
I don't know. It was someone on the chat that wrote that.
Okay.
Get the green lights, they'll take advantage of the situation, and there's not a great deal.
And people keep saying the same thing, man.
So quickly.
You know, the news. Every time you watch the news, every time you watch the next report, every time you see the next thing, people are talking about, people are out there just getting the opportunity to get something, attain something that they can't afford based on their means. And it's like crazy.
I mean, that's what news does. Like, even if this whole thing was in peace, the news will try to get something bad that's happening somewhere else or next or close by, because that's what sells. That's what makes people want to watch the news. So.
Others may be people in connection with the looters who are there to use as kind of a getaway car. As we watch the largest part of this demonstration of this crowd now crossing the street back over there.
So basically, we ultimately blame everything on CNN since they were the first ones to start 24-hour news coverage in this country. So they need the content.
Of course, it's a news machine,
Yeah.
So Mike Dank is saying, I heard they're killing people in Cleveland. That's why there is no news coming from there. Not sure it's true.
And they can go to a spot and have a
oh man, my dad's gonna be mad.
and actually have a seat, and instead of just watching this happen to our city, it's and so many people were also
Trying to see if there's anything from Cleveland.
supporting what's been happening and what needs to happen. It's just really unfortunate to
Yeah, nothing on Cleveland,
not
man.
just one first day.
No. We'll check Facebook real quick.
On, and there's also that low level of anxiety for residents, for people just in general. There's anxiety for the police departments, for sheriff's departments.
It's no news, man. Nothing live.
They're attempting to do that. Black Lives Matter yesterday, they wanted all the crowd to meet at Pentagon.
So one of the comments that I saw on yesterday's chat room was, there were people talking about Black Lives Matters, understandable, and then there were some people saying, "Hey, that offends me. I don't think that you should just saying this. You should be saying all lives matter." Then I saw somebody earlier today and she makes a good point where she mentioned it's like a fire department, calling the fire department. I don't know if you've seen the point here, but she was like, if Black Lives Matter and all life and white, if you have a house where Black people live and a house where white people live and another house where Hispanic people live, and then the house on fire is the black person is the black person's home, you're gonna call the fire department on that house, not on every single house. So she was saying that saying all lives matter makes no sense based on that idea.
And it's a really weird combination because it's this
coronavirus
combination as well, where stores have not reopened.
I don't see how. I can't connect the dots. I think all lives do matter.
Right? So where else do you
go? If that house is not put out, then the other houses will also catch on fire. That's what happens today with the fires. So. I think protecting one is protecting all.
This is he be in a few. Diesel, come on. Jesus Christ.
I think he's just scared.
I think he's scared to be on live television.
Diesel, you're just scared. Chicken. You're like the chickens that are all out in the yard every morning.
There should be a time where we just had the rules loosened.
That's a fight for you two guys. Deal with it.
Sunday, great day to be out with the family. You brought us terrific weather for this.
Yeah, it's crazy, and everything that I have in social media is the same thing. It's just about the riots. It's about the looting. It's about we're not talking about the sentence that this guy, we're not talking about the police officer. We're not talking about the other 3 police officers. We're not talking about the chief of police of Minneapolis. It's like people are not focusing on what they should be focusing right now.
Well, you know what? The protesters are still chanting no justice, no peace. But the guy's already been arrested. So are they going to be doing this until he has a trial?
I
Well,
would teacher
what they gave him is third-degree murder as well. So I don't know. That's a big part too. If they go down from that, who knows if the guy even goes to prison or anything. So
Well, what should he have been charged with? Considering what we know now.
Obviously, everybody wants the first because he knew what he was doing. You know, it wasn't split second thing. It was something that went on for like what 10 minutes. He was on there, and the guy was still saying, "Hey, I can't breathe," and then he was still on it. So that's what people want. So from what I've seen, that's what it is.
But that's not how it works. So you're to have premeditation that way, you would need a psychic eval to see exactly what he was thinking at the time. Otherwise, to automatically give somebody first degree, there has to be some sort of evidence of planning. And considering the medical examiner's preliminary report, I don't even know if third degree is going to stick.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
He'll go with he pleads guilty and drops will go lower. Like that's how it always. It's like buying a car. You go and put a price. I want 20,000 for this car, but you really want 15. So you put the maximum. So because you know it's going to go down, and until you get a middle point.
I think if there's nothing further to add to the medical examiner report, which hopefully there will. I don't remember there being anything about brain functionality. But if there's nothing else to add, that preliminary report becomes the final report. All we're talking about here is an assault.
Wow, that's big.
That will make all this even crazier if that happens.
True. So I don't know why he's gotten arrested. So I don't understand continue no justice, no peace, unless their intention is to continue this until his trial. The only thing is that could be a year. That could be a year and a half. So and if it goes on that long, then there's really no turning back.
So, I think that people also, when they see what's happening across the country, they want to, and somehow they're gonna be like, everything that is happening is because of the police officer, and I'm sorry, but everything that is happening right now, the officer has nothing to do with it. Okay, all these lootings, all these protests, I mean, I will say I can feel that way, but I cannot prove it. So if I cannot prove it, there's nothing to move forward with it. So it's very sad that we're going through so much shit, so much destruction, so much carnage, and we haven't seen the reports of the police departments. We haven't seen who's actually getting killed, who's actually getting murdered, because there's gotta be victims throughout all this noise. This is what I see: noise, and then criminals doing whatever they want.
Yeah. I don't even know if they have the capability of being out there even checking for bodies. It's too chaotic, and it will be putting themselves in danger. So they may not be doing anything. I mean, there could just be a slew of bodies all around town without anybody knowing about it.
Yeah.
So
not even just between people and cops. It's just even between people. I mean, you don't know how many gangs are just doing whatever, and then one gang sees another gang on this guy, and then between themselves, it's like a civil war, pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah.
So again, I brought this one to you guys. 1 second. Let me see if I can put it here. Boom. This is the actual complaint. It's behind us right now. Let me move us real quick out of the way so we can see this. It's gonna be on your screen in a minute. I'm gonna put you on the side. So I know. So okay, we're here. So this is the complaint right here, guys. And then I want people to see. I'm sorry. Let me start. State of Minneapolis versus plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, date of birth 3/1976. So he was 44 years old. You know, he's a defendant right here. And what we have here, guys, is let me see if I can move this one to the right side real quick. Gosh, no worries. There we go. Right now, you guys be able to see it. This is what we got right here, guys. Count 1, third-degree murder. Count 2, second-degree manslaughter. Maximum, he's gonna get 25 years.
I guarantee he won't. Well, it depends on that medical examiner report.
I'm thinking for all this, like how it's written there, maybe maximum 5 years, and then parole, or
I mean, he can have concurrent, you know. So he probably do what, 5 total? You think, Danny?
I mean, if the maximum is 25, let's say he pleads guilty to the whole thing, because they're probably going to tell him, hey, do this, because we can make some type of deal or whatever. 5 years, around 5 years, maybe maximum 10. That's how it looks like. Because, it's the whole thing. Put the maximum and then go down and maybe halfway.
And I say if that medical examiner's preliminary report turns into a final report, acquittal. Because there's no murder.
There is no murder, you said it. Let me bring this one. This is the second page. I can make it bigger. Sure. Boom. So this is the second page. And they're talking about the events, They're talking about what happened on May 25th. Okay. They're talking about, how the officer handcuffed Mr. Floyd. They're talking about, how the officers made several attempts to get Mr. Floyd in the backseat of the Squad 320. There's that vehicle. From the driver's side, Mr. Floyd did not voluntarily get in the car and struggle with the officers by intentionally falling down. So what they're saying right here is that, nope, he intentionally threw himself to the ground, saying he was not going in the car and he refusing to stand still. Mr. Floyd it's over 6 feet tall and weighs more than 200 pounds.
I've actually seen that happen though.
Where's that report from?
This is from the state of Minnesota. This is this is legit.
I've seen handcuffed criminals do that on body cam footage before. I've viewed tons of footage as part of my job, and I have seen them do that. I'm not saying that it happened here. I'm just saying that they do.
I mean, I've been in law enforcement for 10 years. I worked in maximum security prison for 5 years. I've been an MP for 10 years. I mean, I understand people are going to do that because they don't want to be in handcuffs. They don't want to be dragged to the squad car. But as me being the officer, I can't. There's a certain degree of force you can use, depending on it. He's already in handcuffs. There's a certain point he's going to do something to you. So you got to articulate why he used that much force because of that. So that's the biggest point in this is he was already in handcuffs. So there was no reason for 3 of them to be on top of him and then one have their knee on his neck for 10 minutes or however long it was. Because me working in a prison, maximum security prison, people that had 100 years of prison time, they're going to be bad. They don't care about anything else. So even then, I have to make sure if I use a certain amount of force, I got to write that down. Why did I use that amount of force? Even though they're prisoners and they got 100 years to serve. I mean, that's the biggest part of this too.
Yeah, there's never an excuse or reason for the knee on the neck. That's for sure.
I mean,
And
I
then
think
training is another big thing. This cop is what? He was 44 years old. When was the last time he was trained? Let's say he came into the force in the 90s. Well, a lot of things have changed from the 90s to now. Certain different, especially now you see all those videos about people auditing Second Amendment and First Amendment, all that stuff. Time changed. So I know it's the money thing, and there's not much they can do. Put every cop through different training every year, but that's a big thing too. He came in, let's say, in the 80s with mentality. He never got any different training from that, so they're gonna stick to what they know for so many years too.
You know, my ex-husband is a park ranger, and they are required to go to the police academy for a week once every year. So they actually go back every year. So, I mean, they're just all he does is ride around on ATVs all day, but they carry a gun. But he just rides around on ATVs all day.
But just having a gun is the biggest thing, biggest responsibility. Because even though you have your own concealed carry permit and all that, once you shoot and kill someone, it doesn't matter if it was self-protection or whatever it was, you're still killing someone. So there's a bunch of stuff that comes with that, even though it was self-protection and they came on to me, but there's a lot of people that have been in jail because of that, because they do the wrong thing, or they do shoot more than they should have, all that stuff comes into effect as well.
The last thing that I see here in this report is that the county medical examiner, ME, conducted Mr. Floyd autopsy. Let me read it to you. The autopsy revealed no physical findings that supports a diagnosis of traumatic asphyxia or strangulation. That's the first statement from the ME. Mr. Floyd had underlying health conditions, including coronary artery disease and hypertensive heart disease. What are those things? Coronary artery disease.
High blood pressure and high cholesterol, plaque builds up, and then so basically, at some point in his life, he needs to change his diet or exercise and have a heart attack or a stroke.
Yeah, Mr. Floyd has the combined effects of Mr. Floyd being restrained by the police, his underlying health conditions, and any potential intoxicants in his system likely contributed to his death. And then, period. Another sentence.
So it didn't say the officer contributed.
The next sentence: the defendant has his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck for 8 minutes 46 seconds. We saw that on the video. In total, 2 minutes and 53 seconds of this was after Mr. Floyd was non-responsive. Police are trained that this type of restraint with a subject in a prone position is inherently dangerous. Defendant is in custody. So they're saying, this is negative, this is bad. They're trained. When was he trained on this on jiu-jitsu? I think this is like a jiu-jitsu something.
But hold on, but it didn't say that the officer's actions contributed to his death.
Oh no. They're just stating the facts. What did happen? He's not giving a how you call it? He's not giving a diagnostic. That's what I tell my military guys. Every time you go to the doctor, make sure you get your diagnostic.
Write that down.
Write it down. Yeah. Get it on paper.
So, did it say anything about his brain?
Nope. That was it. For page 1, they're just talking about shit, what happened when he was alive. And then page 2, the last two sentences, the last two paragraphs, or the last, paragraph and a half, I would say they're talking about, hey, this guy was probably in drugs, high cholesterol. The knee did not cause the immediate death of this individual.
But will that play out in that case? Because in my mind, that doesn't really matter. I mean, even though if he had a condition prior to that, the officer's not going to know, regardless, because he doesn't know him like that. So it's the action he took, after he's cuffed. He's already in your control. He's not gonna get out unless you did a horrible job with your cuffs. But that's another thing. When I was working in prison, and I know we knew if we don't know if they have asthma or anything, use pepper spray. That's gonna be more effective on someone that has asthma, and they're gonna react in a different way than someone that doesn't. So you gotta just spray him and let him on the floor for like 10 minutes until he feels squirming. You gotta take him. There's a procedure. You gotta take him to medical. You gotta clean. Change his clothes. Do this and that.
So that's an accidental death, and that would be the manslaughter. The only thing is the ME report doesn't say that anything the officer did contributed to his death. So all you really have at best is an assault. You don't have murder at all. You have a death of natural causes based on what he just read.
That is very, very, very sad. Very, very sad.
The thing is, will this go by jury or?
Oh, he has to. Hey, Lisa, you want to take a look at the chat room? There's, I think that's a comment by Lamsey Dawkins. I like for you to answer that.
Let's see. American system is to give comfort to majority white people and racism and poverty to black people. Taxes are given for well-being of white people to calm situations and they make rare black people rich. Well, that's a statement, and I don't agree with that. I think those are just excuses that people tell themselves as to why they're not doing better. I come from a upper middle class family, and I saw my dad work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and my mom, she's a stay-at-home homemaker. He worked his tail off. They live on a 3-acre lot, $500,000 house, and my mom has the brand new Subaru 8-seat, expensive. The one tire on my mom's car is 2 times my car payment. So nobody made my dad have money. My dad worked hard.
He's again. Just to calm situation, they make rapper sports people rich, but they are just 0.1% of population. All of black people, they live in poverty, while majority white lots are well of time to have color senates.
I think that's just the easiest comeback for people to say. That's just the easiest thing to say. Hey, it's a race thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of behind the scenes things that go into what's happening right now. But that's the easiest thing to point. Oh no, it's a race thing. That's it. That's all it is.
It's a color thing, yeah.
No, my dad doesn't buy into that. He's a hardworking man. He's about to retire in 3 years. And they're gonna be living the life, travel the world. So I don't buy into that. Just work harder. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Hey, Doug Islams, send me your email on your on the chat room. I think it's gonna be blocked. I would be the only one being able to see me or the host. We're gonna send you a number so you can call in if you wanna talk about it. Just throwing that out there. He sounds pretty smart, so that'd be nice. So guys, yeah.
Dangerous part here, where again.
So Los Angeles streets are clearing up. This is a good thing. Santa Monica.
It's so weird. Was I not just yelling at Diesel yesterday as to how LA can get it together and Minnesota can't?
Why do you think is that?
I think that the
Seen Santa Monica for much of the day since late this morning that the protests have been going on. Things seem to be winding down.
Only he can answer that. Where he's at? Let me send him a message.
Well, but the looting has been going on almost nonstop. in various parts of town for what, the
Come
last
on, bro.
Yeah, at least.
I think LA is doing good. I mean, but you got to see the city, the state of California has a bunch of money, and they're a big police presence, So
Yeah. They have the same economy as Germany. They generate just as much money as the whole country of Germany.
are you serious? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Right in their face.
I never understand why they always are broke. They generate a lot of income.
That is crazy. How much money they have?
That's why they want to split up from other states.
I mean, I think Texas can do that. One second.
Well, they have their own grid, so yeah, they could split.
Wow.
Yeah, they have their own electrical grid. They do not need the rest of America.
Wow. That is Texas or California?
Texas.
Oh,
Texas
Texas,
has their
right.
own electrical grid. There's 3 electrical grids. One of them is in Texas.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then, if let's say that Texas decide, and I don't think the United States will allow it. They say they have a vote and they want to be separate from the United States. I don't think that they will be allowed by the remaining states. There's such a
Well, so I lived in Texas, and I loved it, and I would totally live there again if I could.
Okay.
So they are very much proud Texans. Everybody buys Texas-made products. They all use the same grocery store. Like the whole state goes to HEB, which is a Texas-owned grocery store.
They got puppies too.
And they all only buy like HEB products, or the products have to be Texas made. And everything that people use is made in Texas. Everything that people eat is made in Texas. Like they are so self-sufficient, and they still often refer to themselves as Texans and not Americans.
not Americans. Wow, that's big. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. So they could leave, but the last time they tried it only lasted 10 years. So,
What happened?
well, they left Mexico for 10 years as independent. They couldn't make it on their own, and the U.S. came in and saved them, and they became part of the United States.
I didn't know the part.
They were going broke.
How, if they have so much, if they can't handle that much money, why are they gonna go broke?
I don't know if they were, but it was like
50
forever ago. What is that, the 1800s?
Oh, 300 years. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I get it.
But they have a new government now, so who knows? Maybe they should try it again. Maybe they'll survive.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I really think that we as a country, we need every state to be putting into the pot, because what's going to happen to the United States if Texas stop contributing to like Social Security and taxes and things like that,
I think that the country is too big and diverse, and that we should actually split into about 3 different.
I don't know. I prefer to stay together with Texas.
You don't want to split up?
Nope.
I think it's too big.
They're gonna say it's a you thing, not a me thing. So.
Oh.
It's like what happened to the UK. They got too big, and then they had to start letting countries go, be independent, because it's just too much, and they were too diverse. And they couldn't cater to the different groups of people. So they went from one huge, empire. I mean, it's still rather big, but it's way less than half what it used to be.
All right, bye. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I know that we have some more shit going on here, and I'm gonna put volume to this. We got Minneapolis, New York, Memphis, Des Moines, still rioting people. What about this curfew? It happened in 1 hour. You know?
Wait. Des Moines, Iowa is protesting?
Yeah, they are. Right there.
What
They're
do they
having
have
fun. They have fun. You know?
So this is getting like really ridiculous. All these little random
Oh yeah.
Caucasian places.
It's happening.
So everybody wants to be a part of it.
I guess. I was like yesterday they were talking about Utah, now Des Moines, Iowa. Like, why are you protesting in Des Moines, Iowa? Like, come on now. None of us are in Des Moines, Iowa.
So Lamsey keeps on the chat room. Danny, you wanna take a look at what's going on right there?
Which one is it? Member of Congress, our majority white, even though black population is 15 million. These members of Congress are goons who look after their assigned state to keep check that black people are on a leash.
Danny?
Dan?
Nope. That type of stuff I don't touch. That's just like I said. That's a personal opinion, and then things like that. That is just a circle. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just people say what they think, and that's pretty much it.
You know, I wanna say something before Lisa, you because I know you wanna just get this one. I know. So let me tell you something. And then I'm gonna go back to President Barack Hussein Obama. Love the man to death. I mean, a great president. He was very charismatic. And I am so happy that he put a Hispanic woman on the Supreme Court. Hispanic, Puerto Rican. Power to Puerto Rico. Okay. When he went to be a president, I really thought, I didn't vote for him. But when he went in, I was in the military, so I supported him 100%. I really thought that he was gonna do the one thing that I was expecting for him to do, as a president, just get an African American, black, however you want to, somebody in male or female, don't care, just African American in the Supreme Court. But no. What he did, he put somebody, he put a white liberal, can I say gay, lesbian? Yeah, sure. In the White House, she's never been to a case. She was like a teacher, and she put Sonia Sotomayor. So you can write down a letter to the Presidente, Mr. President, telling him, hey, bro, what happened? I mean, that's what I had. I mean, people think about Congress bullshit, they come and go, but Supreme Court, why he did not put into the Supreme Court a male and a female African Americans? I mean, I can tell you right now, there's thousands of people to choose from. He decided not to. Okay, and you know why? Let me tell you why. Because elections are not won by the black vote. If you look at cities, states, they're not won by black vote. They won by a combination of white with Hispanic, or white with Asian, or white with African American, but not by just the black vote. And it's sad. That's what I believe. Fuck Congress. What about the Supreme Court? Lisa.
Okay, well, he's actually talking about the Congress, and well, first of all, there's not 50 million black people.
Okay.
There's actually more foreign-born people here in America than there are black people. Black people are now the third highest race. You have white, which triples all other races. So if you think about that number, Congress is actually a direct reflection of our population, because white people outnumber all other races by so much. And then it's the Hispanic population, and then it's black people. So your comment is makes sense.
Lamsey, that's for you, bro. Sorry. You will hear in 10 seconds. Sure. This is something. This is very big. Lisa, you're being too tough on people. Okay, you're being too tough on people. So, but yeah. Because majority of Congress was white, you even put black person in Supreme Judge, it won't last until Congress is majority for flexion. I mean, how people on Supreme Court are not gonna last? Are not gonna last. I mean, the only way they can get out of that position is by dying. You know, we have one.
Ginsburg has never died.
No, she's not going to. She's not going. She's gonna be 300.
Never died.
I mean, she's been through every single thing. She beat Corona. You know, she was when Corona was out. You know, and acting up. They were like, "Hey, bring the Supreme Court." You know, she'd be fine. You know, they're using her blood as part of the cure for this shit. I'm telling you. So yeah, it's difficult. Let me see. So I don't know what to tell you. What I can tell you is that it's getting more crazy by the minute.
And they set up a little skirmish line of their own right now. So
I can't believe people are not following the law.
Yeah, no, people are not gonna follow the situation. You know, the law. It's just.
It's kind of like them gun laws.
A number of people were running out of Santa Monica Mall, and some of them did run down toward the freeway. But again, we don't see anything like that. They also have the 4th Street exit closed as well, so they don't want people getting off at 4th Street either. So a very tense situation developed here a few minutes ago, and right now what you're looking at is this. I believe the Santa Monica.
Danny, what do you got over there? Can you make like a buttery nipple?
Just whiskey. That's all I got.
You can't even make a mint julep. I'm Southern. We live on mint julep.
Yeah. That's all I got. Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, Royal.
And where you live, you should be like the expert on mint julep.
I don't even know what that is.
Santa Monica PD. They seem to be doing a pretty good job.
All right, this song is not coming in, so let's just continue. No, he's not.
Party pooper.
Party pooper.
Yeah.
So, one more hour. What do you guys think? Is that okay?
Yeah.
But this part of the protest right
if you have to jump out, let me know. It'll be fine.
Ocean Avenue, and we don't know if they're calling for this
that Jokins Lamsey guy says the whole system is racist. And anyone disagree is in La La Land.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the whole system is racist. Let me start my podcast real quick. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to RT365. We are hot here on YouTube talking about protesters across the U.S. calling for justice for George Floyd. So in my panel, I have Danny and Lisa. Again, if you want to see this video, make sure that you come to YouTube. The link will be on the description below. So one of the comments that we have here is from a gentleman, Dawkins. He's claiming that the whole system is racist. Enough. That's it. He spoke. Everybody listen. Anyone disagrees is in La La Land. I don't know. Alexandra Ladiva. Hey guys, good evening. So this madness continues, huh? Alexandra, yes, is getting worse by the minute. It's getting worse by the minute. By the way, Alexandra, Diesel is not coming up today to the live stream. If you want to join the live stream, just let me know if you have a Zoom. Oh, guess what? Listen is right here. My bad. Let's let Diesel join. You will see some changes on the thing. 1 second. I will be helping you guys out in a minute. Give me 1 minute. Diesel, what's going on? He's probably setting his video right now. Lisa, I got Lisa here.
You know, I've never worn this.
It's gonna take me a couple of minutes to fix this. Diesel, we can hear you, man. I don't think he can hear you. He's there. He's there.
I think he has to push the buttons on the phone because mine was the video was off.
Oh my gosh, the dog looks like a miniature thing from Never Ending Story.
Yeah, it's a schnauzer, but I had to cut his whole hair so he could grow up, grow better because it was all twisted.
So he doesn't fly.
So yeah, it doesn't look like he's supposed to look.
Lisa, you there? Daniel, we'll get you in camera in a second, okay? Right now I got Lisa in camera. We get...
Where there was looting and
Sure, we can
I can hear him now.
over there. In fact, it's just right
All right, there it is. There it is.
Yay, Johnny come lately.
Stop hating. Stop hating, little lady. I was doing some things. Some things around, you know? What are you doing?
But they do have police officers inside the mall right now.
I know, exactly. Alcoholic.
Go to the right just a little bit.
It's coffee.
Right there on that corner where it crosses.
Now it's coffee? It was water yesterday, now it's coffee?
Black and white.
Yes.
From Santa Monica PD.
Okay. How was your... Did you work today? Oh, no, you got to work tomorrow. That's right.
And to maintain order in Santa Monica Place and the...
Hey, Danny, man. What's up? How was it on, man? You still in, right?
Protest that was over on Montana.
I'm a week away. I just got to return to the
Redirected down here to the Santa Monica Pier with this group of 200 or 300.
Oh, Ricky, what's going on here?
Brother, I'm here trying to get the streaming on everybody on picture.
Earlier we saw somebody pull up and start handing out.
Yo, where your video at?
They've been walking all over Santa Monica, so they must be tired. But we saw people handing out water, and then another group into Santa Monica, down
This is like weird. It's like
into the city of LA.
a porno for like quarantine.
And they have just reopened the 10 freeway.
Is this the porno quarantine?
Yeah, because it's one girl, 3 guys, we're social distancing.
Oh, God. I think that hoodie is tied around your neck too damn tight.
Again, you're looking live on both sides of your screen. This is a situation.
Where, Texas? Hold on. What part of Texas you got?
It's actually a separate jurisdiction from the city of Los Angeles, which now has help from the National Guard starting last night. Mayor Garcetti said yesterday that he didn't believe the city of Los Angeles needed the National Guard. Well, that turned out to be different about 3 hours later, so the governor granted that request. The National Guard now assembled in Los Angeles down at the convention center. When they're needed, they will certainly move into action. The city of Santa Monica, again, a separate jurisdiction from the police department, thought they may have the same problem here, a much smaller city. And one side of the city is, of course, the Pacific Ocean, so there's no place to go. So at this point, they've managed to move all the protesters basically near the pier at the corner of Colorado and Ocean Avenue. And they've kind of assembled there, and they're hoping, I guess, at some point, the plan is to try to disperse these.
I might know her, though. I might know
her. A couple moments ago, police are in contact with the people that are in charge of the protest. Unfortunately, as we have seen, a group of people broke off, or maybe a completely separate.
Okay, Danny and Diesel, we are back. Everybody's on. Everybody's live now on the stream. Should take a couple seconds to see it. So, but every corner of the map, every corner of the stream is being covered by one of us. So again, Lisa, Danny, Diesel. Okay, I'm gonna put names in there below you guys.
For a couple of blocks.
Did you finally get? I showed you the New York thing. That was just one video. I think they might be censoring New York because
and we saw this
that was one video of the riots in New York. There's other videos I have of people on their cell phones showing
cars
what's
would
going
pull
on.
out, the looters would run in. They would come out with the merchandise, hop in the cars, and they would take off. And at one point last night, it got so bad that the cars were actually lined up behind each other, almost as if they were taking picking up takeout food, like you've seen a lot of people having to do here for the last 6 weeks here in the Los Angeles area with the coronavirus and everything being shut down. And but they managed to get that under control. And again, they're all assembled here, all the protesters now, peacefully, it appears at this point, at Colorado and Ocean Avenue. And hopefully they'll begin to break this up soon. Santa Monica also issuing a curfew, and that will take place starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon, which is less than an hour and a half away. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. In the meantime, the Highway Patrol has shut down all the off-ramps of the 10 freeway into Santa Monica. So if anybody wanted to drive and participate in this, at this point, that is not going to happen. But it's going to be interesting to see how they manage to, what they're going to do with all these people, how they're going to move them out of Santa Monica and get them back.
Okay, guys, we got the names in there.
Kansas City just, where I just came from, Fort Leavenworth, just put up a curfew also.
How bad is that curfew? Are we talking about 24 hours till tomorrow morning, or what's going on?
I kept getting emergency alerts from the DOD. And it's until further notice. They're saying as of, I think 9 o'clock their time, 9 o'clock tonight at their time until 4 o'clock in the morning. I think it's 4 to 5 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock in the morning. And they can't leave and go out on 4th Street. So let me explain what 4th Street is. As soon as you go off of Post, it goes into 7th Street. And then, of course, you make a left and, 654. 4th Street is the main highway to get to, like, let's say all the little fast food joints. So they're locking that down because they're saying that there's a post office on that block. There's a car dealership on the 4th Street. A whole bunch of hotels also. So they kept calling me. This is like the 5th phone call I've received from Fort Leavenworth. Although I'm not attached to them anymore, I'm still getting the messages.
Yeah, the messages. Yeah.
Diesel, just to piggyback on our conversation from yesterday, which you mentioned, Kansas City, North Carolina also has better marketing.
Oh my goodness. First of all, let me explain something to you, okay? North Carolina, the only thing good out of North Carolina came is PD Pablo.
Okay? Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's it.
What about Casey and JoJo? Jodeci, hello?
Hey Danny, what's the name of the dog?
Lulu.
Lulu. Female.
Wow.
That's what my dad calls my mom.
Your dad calls her Lulu?
Yes.
Let's focus here, Lisa.
Just two.
So I just got news, not just got news, but all day today, you guys probably got the same news that the family is doing a separate, what is that thing? Separate body, a coroner inspection.
Oh, they do. There are, yeah.
Oh, medical exam. Yes, they should do a separate autopsy considering that prelim report. I was hoping somebody would. Otherwise, the world is never going to stop this.
Did y'all hear that they're doing this in the UK also?
I heard in Germany.
Yeah, I want to say it was. Yeah. I heard UK and I heard Germany. But I'm like, damn, boy, this is crazy. So I'm happy that they're doing it. I agree now because it's not just a race thing, and I do like the fact that other people are seeing injustice and they're actually standing up for black people. You know, that's how I see it. I see they're standing up for black people because it kind of brings me back to like how the Holocaust was happening. And I'm not comparing this to a Holocaustic event, but if you sit back and watch people get discriminated, eventually it's gonna come around and get you. So if you sit back, people who sat back and watched the I don't know the race is called, but I'm just gonna say the Jewish individuals, the Jewish people. Eventually it's gonna come to your doorstep, and you're going to get discriminated against, and you're gonna have no one else to back you up. So I'm happy that Germany has joined the fight.
The only thing about that is I most of the chants or posters or whatever were really about Trump, and so it makes me think that they're taking advantage of the situation just to bash Trump. I don't think that they really care that George Floyd died.
I didn't see it. Okay. What do you think? What do you think, Rick?
It really
Danny.
It really, I will say that really doesn't matter if they're doing it because of George Floyd. I mean, it doesn't matter, as long as there's activity, and then the what's showing behind, because we're seeing this as happening right now. It's too much. It's too much for our brains to our neighbors, family members to understand what is happening right now. It's too much to process. We need to let the whole thing play out, and then we're gonna bring a bunch of white people, because people are gonna be saying this is gonna be white people. We're gonna bring a bunch of white people who are gonna be recording history. Okay. And then of course the guy, who was the guy, Lamsey, is gonna say one black person, and they collectively they will put the history books together, and we're gonna be teaching our newer generations. Joke aside, I think we cannot comprehend what is happening right now. I think that we just are going to this, to the process, to the madness. I think maybe in a year or two we're gonna get the whole perspective, or the whole what did happen in 2020, other than the coronavirus. Because this is gonna. I think this is coronavirus killed over 100,000 people in America. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is bigger, and it's sad to say that the life of one man. Well, it's not sad to say. I have to say it. Yeah, this right here is bigger than coronavirus. Done. 2020. When people look back at 2020, oh, George Floyd, riots. Now the 100,000 lives of the coronavirus. But I could be wrong.
I think it would only be a historical event if something changed from it. Some sort of monumental legislative thing, law. Otherwise, it won't be relevant history wise.
What do you think, Danny?
It brought change for certain. I mean, no one was expecting it to be this big, because it's something that has happened before, not in this magnitude, but we've seen this type of thing happen. But
everybody like really got together this time, and everybody just went out. No matter, I mean, you see people getting arrested and everything, but people don't care. They're still going out. They can put how many, restrictions they want on time, but people are not gonna, just stop like that quick.
Yeah, I mean, I say that this country has really come together, all races. I mean, they're looting together, they're setting fires together, they're beating up people together. I mean, that is unity.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's take a phone call from one of the people on the chat room. Listen up, guys. If you're in the chat room, and listen, I'm gonna give the phone number so you guys can call in. Okay. You're gonna have a conversation with me for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna let you through or gonna block your number. Okay. I will not take phone calls that have their numbers blocked. Okay. And the phone number is write it down: 520-261-7246. 520-261-7246. And then, guys, if you look in your Zoom meetings, you will have the phone number if you want to share it to somebody. It's in the Zoom meeting. So, waiting for you guys to call.
For the call, guys, make some sense.
Yeah.
Lisa's ready. She's ready for you guys. She's single and ready to mingle. And she has a hoodie that chokes all her common sense from her brain.
Any anime people? Any anime watchers?
What is that?
Fairy Tail.
Oh no, I don't watch Fairy Tail. I watch like
anime people.
My Hero Academia, Attack on Titans, Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, I love it. And let me tell you, I'm never going to get over the ending. Never going to get over the ending. It's very
I actually stopped after like episode 5 in season 1. Right when he got bit.
Oh, so you don't watch Tokyo. You have to watch the whole thing.
I will.
You should. It was really good. It was really good.
I will. Since I have your Zoom, whatever, we could probably do a social distance watch party or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you got on that table, Danny?
Oh man, I got everything you need, my guy.
You see how I'm looking? Well, watch how I'm looking. What you got on that table, young man?
I got some good stuff right here. Just maybe like.
Gotta have the crown. Gotta have the cowboy down. Yes.
This is the best stuff I got right here.
Oh, Russell's is good. Very good.
Russell is like Wild Turkey, but this one's a 10-year one, so it's pretty good stuff.
Okay.
And then you got the normal stuff, which is
I don't really like
Jack.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah, this thing is still full. Like it's a big one, but it's still like half.
What's that one all the way to the left?
This one I just bought today. This is Bullet. It's called. It's bourbon. This one's what 90% proof, so around 45% alcohol.
So you do have bourbon. So you just need some sugar and some mint. You just need some sugar and some mint.
I just drink bourbon, either with ice or a little bit of ginger ale on the side, but that's it.
Oh, so you do drink, huh, Lisa?
Well, mint julep. I'm a southerner. I think it's required to have a mint julep.
I never heard of that. I know about everything else, but
Southern ladies drink mint juleps.
You're as much a Southern as I am a white American.
Puerto Rican?
or Puerto Rican. All right.
How I'm Southern.
Nothing about you is Southern. Nothing about you is Southern.
I went to charm school. You can't get any Southern than charm school.
Wagwan, Rasta.
Some of these people may have been involved in some of the problems early on. You can see some with their hands up, others with their signs. They're trying to.
Oh, Tinisto just jump out. Guys, again, the number for you guys to call into the chat room is right there. If you want to voice your opinion, if you want to talk to us, address any of the members of the panel, let me know.
So, Ricky, what is playing in the background now? Because I'm watching and they're jumping some sort of event. Like,
Yeah, this is Santa Monica. You know, they have their curfew right now, and the police is trying to deal with the situation.
Where are they at? Like, what are they jumping?
I think they're by some kind of school in Santa Monica, and there was like a construction. The police is trying to gather, you know, the people. They're trying to enforce. They're trying to enforce the curfew.
They're like chasing someone. It looks like that's what I saw.
The whole intention was just to scare them to get them to go home, since we haven't.
Yeah, they're using some kind of, you know, fear tactics, you know, to get people off the streets.
Oh, we know about that.
Yeah. It's really bad, man.
Well, I know that here in southeastern Virginia, last night, some protesters were blocking a major highway and tunnel. No, it's gonna suck because I can't be having people act a fool on my way to work because I don't know how to act myself. So if you act a fool, then I'm gonna have to act a fool, and I don't care about anything. Ricky, you're gonna have to bail me out of jail. I don't like to be late for work. That's all I'm gonna say. Is I don't like to be late for work.
I gotta show me the house.
Yeah, we know that the protesters and some of the looters now heading towards this 10 freeway. Are you folks in possession of that highway, and what's your plan?
Yeah, I'm listening to that guy conversation.
But we wanted to get a job.
I cannot just mute him, you know.
You can't.
I cannot. He needed to mute himself.
We're focusing on the Santa Monica area around the street.
Oh, here they come in. Oh, they're trying to move in on people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're not joking, man. They're not joking, you know. Martial law, we'll say by the end of this week, martial law across America.
What is that group? Everclear that does that song Santa Monica? I love that song Santa Monica. It's my favorite song to karaoke.
Oh, okay.
They got one right there. Oh, everybody's around.
I don't think I know her because I was, you know, I was going. Yeah. Nah, I don't think she was there because I was there first. She was still there.
Still picking with my big black boots and an old suitcase.
Oh yeah!
I believe I'll find myself a new place.
And that's it because I get copyright and, you know, shit. But that's the song. Gotcha.
Yes, that's the song.
That's
I
the song.
love singing that song karaoke. Oh yeah.
La Diva Dawkins, I am absolutely not judging protesters. I am asking what is essential they want to happen. Essentially what they want to happen. And then he's like, whatever they want this time, they will get it. They are fed up of explaining what they want. You know, I don't know.
That's
you know,
just what I was saying earlier. It's like, you know, they keep saying no justice, no peace, but the guy is arrested. So, you know. What are you looking for?
Really? But y'all still in the military.
Yeah, they still in the military.
Y'all still in the military. So
They do.
Like Diesel. Come on, bro.
Yeah, people are just trying to get away no matter what, like jumping like that.
Right before it was too late. It was too late.
So there was a guy that gave a speech today. I'm trying to find him, but I cannot find it in my. So maybe on Snapchat.
Well, we're going late because I'm doing the stream right now.
Are you doing this stream right now? Are you?
Hey guys, we're here trying to do a stream on YouTube. Guest host. We're going. Hey guys, please go to my YouTube channel. Hit him up.
Did we get a call yet?
I'm waiting for it.
We heard your call.
Yeah, we got your.
They calling me, man. They calling me. Hey, I need a tattoo artist. Who knows the tattoo artist in Texas?
I don't know.
Maybe Arizona. Maybe I can come out there and get this finished. I need to get this finished.
Go to you gotta go to Puerto Rico. Get Juan Salgado, that's his name.
Juan Salgado. You know how many Juans is in Puerto Rico?
No, I think he's booked. I think he's booked for a couple of years.
Just he's been on TV and with Ink Master or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. He's well known.
Dave Navarro.
Who is Dave?
He was in that.
First of all, hold on. Let's talk about this, Lisa. You went
don't
to
like James Dixon?
You said you went to etiquette school?
Charm school. But yes, you do learn etiquette charm.
Okay, show me what charm did you learn.
So the pinky is supposed to cushion your cup when you put it down so it doesn't make a big sound. That's what the pinky out. That's what the pinky out is for. It's supposed to cushion.
I thought it was just being bougie. My bad.
No. So ladies don't slam their cups down. They use their pinky to cushion it as they're putting it down so it doesn't make a sound.
Hey guys, I don't know if I have shared this with you guys earlier. It's gonna take 8 minutes, but I want everybody to see this. I think I am, I feel obligated based on the content to push this. Okay, just let's take a look.
And I don't be here. I'm the son of an Atlanta City police officer. My cousin is an Atlanta City police officer. And my cousin is East Point police officer. And I got a lot of love and respect for police officers down to the original 8 police officers in Atlanta that even after becoming police had to dress in a YMCA. Because white officers didn't get dressed with niggers. And here we are 80 years later. I watched a white officer assassinate a black man. And I know that tore your heart out. And I know it's crippling. And I have nothing positive to say in this moment. Because I don't want to be here. But I'm responsible to be here because it wasn't just Dr. King and people dressed nicely who marched and protested to progress this city and so many other cities. It was people like my grandmother, people like my aunts and uncles who were members of the SCLC and NAACP, and in particular, Reverend James Orange, Mrs. Alice Johnson, and Reverend Love, who we just lost last year. So I'm duty bound to be here to simply say that it is your duty not to burn your own house down for anger with an enemy. It is your duty to fortify your own house so that you may be a house of refuge in times of organization. And now is the time to plot, plan, strategize, organize, and mobilize. It is time to beat up prosecutors who don't like at the voting booth. It is time to hold mayoral officers accountable, chiefs and deputy chiefs. Atlanta is not perfect, but we're a lot better than we ever were, and we're a lot better than cities are. I'm mad as hell. I woke up wanting to see the world burn down yesterday. I'm tired of seeing black men die. He casually put his knee on a human being's neck for 9 minutes as he died like a zebra in the clutch of a lion's jaw. And we watch it like murder porn over and over again. So that's why children are burned to the ground. They don't know what else to do. And it is the responsibility of us to make this better right now. We don't want to see one officer charged. We want to see 4 officers prosecuted and sentenced. We don't want to see targets burning. We want to see the system that sets up for systemic racism burnt to the ground. And as I sit here in Georgia, home of Stevens, Georgia, former vice president of the Confederacy, white man said that fundamental law stated that whites were naturally the superior race, and the Confederacy was built on a cornerstone. It's called the cornerstone speech. Look it up. The cornerstone speech that blacks would always be subordinate. That officer believed that speech because he killed that man like an animal. In this city, officers have done horrendous things and they have been prosecuted. This city is cut different. In this city, you can find over 50 restaurants owned by black women. I didn't say minority, and I didn't say women of color. So after you burn down your own home, what do you have left but char and ash? CNN? Ted did a great thing. I love CNN, I love Cartoon Network, but I'd like to say to CNN right now, karma's a mother. Stop feeding fear and anger every day. Stop making people feel so fearful. Give them hope. I'm glad they only took down a sign and defaced the building and they're not killing human beings like that policeman did. I'm glad that they only destroyed some brick and mortar and they didn't rip a father from a son. They didn't rip a son from a mother like the policeman did. When a man yells for his mother in duress and pain and she's dead, kids essentially yelling, please God, don't let it happen to me. We watch that. So my question for us on the other side of this camera is after it burns, will we be left with charred, or will we rise like a phoenix out of the ashes that Atlanta has always done? Will we use this as a moment to say that we will not do what other cities have done, and in fact we will get better than being? We got good enough to destroy cash bonds. You don't have to worry about going to jail for something petty. We got smart enough to decriminalize marijuana. How smart are we going to be in the next 15 or 20 years to keep us ahead of this curve? So much like the South Africa apartheid, you had Andy and other politicians that could make sure that Atlanta said, Coca-Cola, we love you, but if you don't pull out of South Africa, we're going to leave. We're not going to drink Coca-Cola anymore. Coca-Cola jumped on their side, and apartheid is. So we have an opportunity now. Because I'm mad, I don't have any good advice. But what I can tell you is that if you sit in your homes tonight, instead of burning your home to the ground, you will have time to properly plot, plan, strategize, and organize, and mobilize in an effective way. And two of the most effective ways is first taking your butt to the computer and making sure you fill out sentences so that people know who you are and where you are. The next thing is making sure you exercise your political bully power and going to local elections and beating up the politicians that you don't like. You got a prosecutor sent your partner to jail and you know it was bullshit. Put a new prosecutor in there. Now's your election to do it. You want a different senator that's more progressive that pumps marijuana through? Now's the time to do that. But it is not time to burn down your home. I love and I respect you. I hate I don't have more to say. I hate I can't fix it in a snap. I hate Atlanta's not perfect for as good as we are. But we have to be better than this moment. We have to be better than burning down our own homes. Because if we lose Atlanta, what else we got? We lose an ability to plot, to plan, to strategize, to organize, and to properly mobilize. I want you to go home. I want you to talk to 10 of your friends. I want you guys to come up with real solutions. I would like for the Atlanta City Police Department to bring back the Community Review Board, one that Alex Johnson was formerly under Chief Turner. We need a review board here ahead of it. Before an officer does stupid shit. We need to get ahead of it. That's my recommendation to my mayor and my chief. Let's get a review board. Let's get ahead of it. And let's give them power. We don't need an officer that makes a mistake once, twice, three times, and finally he kills a boy on national TV, and the next thing you know, the country is burning down. We don't need a dumbass president repeating what segregation is saying. You start, we start shooting. But the problem is some officers black and some people gonna shoot back. And that's not good for our community either. I love and respect you all. I hope that we find a way out of it because I don't have the answers, but I do know. We must plot. We must plan, we must strategize, organize, and mobilize. Thank you for allowing me some time to speak. I'd like to appreciate our chief for what he said on YouTube. I thought it was very bold to do. I'd like to appreciate our mayor for talking to us like a black mama and telling us to take our ass home. And I'd like to thank my friend for convincing me to come here. Now defer Joe B. Now he knows hell of a lot more than we do. Thank you.
Okay.
So his friend is T.I., you know, T.I. the rapper. So
yeah, that's I think that's Killer Mike.
Killer Mike, yes, Killer Mike.
That's Killer Mike.
So what do you guys think about that message?
Oh man. I'll go first. As a black man, I mean that's how we should hurt them. Hurt them through the votes. You know, let's stop destroying our own property because we're gonna have to pay for it, and you know. So I agree with everything he was saying. Now that we can separate, you know, hopefully we'll be able to separate from the people that are doing this for George Floyd and the ones that are just trying to be idiots. So.
I thought it was very
Go ahead.
truthful.
What do you?
Someone named Killer Mike.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I get it. Okay, Diesel, before you start going off on Lisa, okay? I see the tension in there. Okay, so Killer Mike, his name is just the persona. Okay, it's just a persona that he created over the years to
hip-hop artist.
Yeah, but the whole name is just a persona.
What did he promote in his songs out of curiosity? Was it peace? Just curious.
It was equality. Probably some drugs. And the hussies in his life.
Yeah.
But majority of stuff is probably it's most likely equality. Especially in his later music now, he's more of an activist than he's more of an activist than his hip hop persona.
Yeah, his actual name is Michael Santiago Render. He was born in April 20, 1975. So
he should use that more. He should use that.
He should use that as Santiago. Killer Mike. I mean, Killer Mike is. I mean, he's a big influence in Atlanta. You know, that's the thing. That's why he was there with T.I.
It was very, very elegant. I don't disagree with anything he said. I just think that by using the pseudonym Killer Mike
I don't think he used the name. I used the name.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew him. We all know. So I think that defeats the whole purpose I know him to be Killer Mike, but I still got the message. And that's what younger kids are going to call him. Just for example, like if you see Jay-Z come on the thing, his real name is not Jay-Z. His real name is Sean Carter. But they're going to call him Jay-Z because that's how they related to him.
It's a lot better than Killer Mike when we're talking about a murder.
Well, like I said, I know him as Killer Mike. I doubt the news introduced him as welcome Killer Mike to the stage. Like I doubt that.
Yeah.
They probably called him by his government. You know,
His government name.
Yeah, they call him by his government. Yeah.
1 second, guys.
3 minutes. All right, man. I'm gonna head out.
Take care, Danny.
See you guys. Bye.
Adios.
Yeah.
Remember this right here? You're gonna see in a couple seconds. Three minutes. This is his video right here. That's the name of the song, Big Beast.
Hardcore G shit, homie, we all play around shit. Sweet like the peach, this Atlanta clown. Home of the dealers and strippers in the club. Get your time in that magic city with snub.
Okay, that was enough for Killer Mike. Now, Lisa, you have to come back with that. You have to come back with something, man, dude. Okay?
Let's go. What you gotta say?
Killer Mike, man, we got to come back. You know?
That's Killer Mike, boy. That's Killer Mike. That's Killer Mike.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, we got all messed up on the chat. I gotta fix it real quick, guys.
That is Killer Mike. What do you guys say about yourself, Lisa? If I look back in your past, will I find some skeletons?
No, I don't have skeletons in my closet because I have zero regrets. I put everything out on the table. It is what it is.
So if you put everything on the table, what exactly are you drinking on right now?
Well, it's nothing now, but was coffee.
And why did you get divorced?
Which time?
Exactly. Both of them.
Well, the first time, we only dated 3 months before we got married. So ultimately what happens is we were not compatible. We spent all his time playing video games and not getting it on with me. And I need to get it on all the time. So personalities did not mesh up. And with my second husband, we were together 5 years, but he only worked 2 years and not consecutively. So I basically was a sugar mama, I guess. And I don't like that. I don't think that's attractive. I like man. I mean, you don't have to have a lot of money to do that work. And in fact, the dirtier job.
Yeah, man.
You're selfish, Lisa. You should have took care of that grown man. You're a selfish individual. Grown men have taken care of women for so long. You couldn't take care of that grown man. And the first one he could play video games to have fun.
He would play until he passed out. Like I would go to work and he would be passed out in the man room on the floor because he literally played. He literally played until he passed out. So sorry. I like a man.
So we're watching. People are watching this channel from Costa Rica. Jose Caraballo. That's pretty good. So,
anything to say?
Hola, Jose.
Really, Lisa?
Llámame.
You can call the chat, by the way. Yeah. The phone lines are active right now. The number is 520-261-7246. Everything got fixed now.
I can't see the chat. Are people posting on the chat?
Slowly. I mean, the video is restricted, like very, very restricted.
Okay. Were you still able to pull up anything in New York?
Nothing that can with nothing good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
St. Paul or Minneapolis past 8 o'clock. And so now that
Is that a police officer? She's so short. R160. She is very, very short.
very good. Danny, we appreciate that. Stay with that.
What the heck?
We want to check in now with Miles.
Yeah, we saw in the news. We saw it yesterday. One of the worst thing was the rioters were trying to pull a female police officer into the riots to beat her down. I was scared for her life. Very scared for her life.
Miles, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh my goodness, she is short.
We can show the video either.
Short people can fight too.
Okay. How tall are you? How old, Lisa?
Thank you. All right. So Miles, tell us what we're looking at.
I'm adult size.
Okay, sure.
If anyone in the chat wants Lisa to stand up and show her her height, please say something. Because I have a feeling she's about 5'4".
I wish. You overestimated it.
Why? You're mid size? You about
No.
4'11"?
No, I'm taller than that.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm 5'2".
5'2"?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a lot of high heels.
That's all like here to me.
But I have a lot of high heels. So
That don't mean you gonna have to wear the. You gonna have to wear stilts.
No.
Okay, so you have to wear some stilts, man.
And plus, guys like it when I'm waist high.
Oh my goodness! You see them over here? Is that a gas?
Yeah. He's getting crazy. I mean, this is a real pandemic right here.
Oh, please don't let them blow up that truck.
Yo, imagine if they blow that damn truck up, bro. That's crazy.
All their eyebrows gonna be gone. All their
That
eyebrows
is
gonna be gone.
crazy. Who's running down? Hold up.
He needs to run him over. If he doesn't run him over, he's gonna get killed.
We saw that from our chopper.
Why was he coming down that road?
That's the main road. That's the freeway.
Yep.
I mean, but he better wait. And then they stopped.
Well, they can't stop on a dime, so he probably could have stopped earlier.
I mean, you obviously see all those people on the road. So you decided to roll down that road, seeing all those people on the road.
Well, the road wasn't
In
blocked.
reverse, he's on a highway.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to
There
do?
was nothing in front of him, Lisa. No vehicle in front of him, no behind him.
Yeah, they're beating him down, man. They're beating that guy down, man.
Look at this. Look at this.
And it's like, why? What did he do? He's probably working hard for his family.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have gone down there. Bro, what's he doing?
Look, they're on a schedule. That's how they get paid.
I understand. I understand. Schedules and all that stuff. But there's literally no traffic down that road. And so you're either going to go down the road and not stop, or you're going to stop. And why the hell would he stop? Like, if I see a truck like that coming down the road, I'm moving out the way. Common sense saying I'm going to move out the way. But as soon as he stopped, he showed some weakness, and they capitalized on it.
Yeah, there's too many of them.
Yeah. Oh, they're beating him. They're beating him.
It's really bad.
You see how they as soon as he stopped, they kind of rushed it like zombies. But when he was going, they cleared the road. They were like, "Oh, I'm not getting hit," because no rational guy is gonna get hit by them. But as soon as he stopped and then went further into his house, I'm not gonna hurt these guys in front of me. I have their well-being in mind. They don't have his well-being in mind.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you're saying it's his fault. He's getting beat up for working.
No, it's not just working. He shouldn't have stopped. He shouldn't have stopped.
But you can't. But so it sounds like you're blaming him. His beat down is his fault for stopping.
No, his beatdown is the beatdown of the people. What I'm saying is, Lisa, if I'm a female and I go down on a late night in a dark alley that has been known for raping and all that other stuff, am I making myself more susceptible to that now?
Sure.
Especially if I'm by myself. He's going down the highway. He sees people on the road. You either go or you stop claiming something. And if you're going to stop that vehicle, you better be faster than Usain Bolt. I am not stopping that vehicle.
Would you run over somebody?
There was no one on the road. So technically, I'm not running over somebody. There's no one. They were all out of the road. They saw that vehicle and they're like, I'm not getting hit. Forget that. But what's he showed the sign of weakness, man.
It is crazy.
Or I would have taken a different route. Like, you see how far he started?
Hey guys, I got a phone call. 1 second. You go ahead.
You see how far he started, then accelerated, right? All that road he had, he could easily, with all that road he had, he could have made his mind up and say, I'm going to stop, because they weren't attacking his vehicle when it was far in the back. They must have been they attacked his vehicle when it showed like he was like, oh, I'm about to run y'all over. Then he decided not to. That's crazy.
He's dead.
The crowd from absolutely pummeling this guy.
I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry. That's
He's dead. I mean,
Hey guys, so we have our first phone call here. It comes from La Diva Alexandra. She is on the line right now. Alexandra, can you hear us?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, so let me give you the mic
I just want to say that.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was reading about this incident, about the truck, and a lot of people were run over, and it's just disgusting to actually see it now live. It's like, wow, it's like really bad out there. So, I'm not against peaceful protesting. It's the fact that I feel that some people have infiltrated the protesters and are causing mayhem, like Thurston, and there's people that are shooting into crowds, like with weapons. People are dying. It's too far now. It's gone too far, and this is going to bring forth martial law. And this is the problem, because now it's going to be under control. Now you think lockdown was bad with the pandemic and everything. Now it's going to be even worse because of what's happening. This needs to end. And even the family of George Floyd, they were interviewed, the brother in particular, and he even said, he can't stop this from happening, but he also doesn't agree with what's happening. And how could they ever heal when they keep seeing George Floyd? It's a snuff film basically on our news, showing it repeatedly. It's horrible what's happening here, and it's scary what's happening to America. That's what I just wanted to say.
Thank you, Alexandra, so much for sharing with us your thoughts and your opinion. Thank you so much, Diesel.
You're welcome.
Where are you calling from, Alexandra? Just to state.
Newark, New Jersey.
Okay, so all right, so you over there where I'm from? Well, I used to be from. I'm from. I grew up in Queens, New York, and I've seen some stuff happen at the Labor Day parade. It was about 10 years ago, probably more than that. Probably more than 10 years, probably like 20 years ago. And I agree. Like, y'all all think the pandemic sucked, but the martial law is going to be even worse. And this is not even about George Floyd anymore. It's just about lawlessness. And it's about anarchy. And getting away with crimes. This is 100% the purge right now. This is the purge. And it's sickening. And I feel bad. My heart goes out to you because I know you're in the city. And especially Newark, because Newark is definitely that is thorough. Newark is thorough. I almost got robbed in the airport. That's how thorough Newark is.
Yeah, and they're actually protesting out here as well. And the problem is there's a lot of people that are not from out here, and they're not from Newark. And we're like, where are they coming from? Like, there's so many people. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but it's not normal.
They coming from Philadelphia. They coming from New York because people don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that guy's from Newark. And they don't know who are doing these crimes. So they don't know to look for people in Philadelphia and Newark. They're going to look for people in Newark and Newark. And they're getting away with crimes. This is, I kid you not. Just like I said, my prayers go out to you. Stay your butt inside. Because this is where murders, rapes. I'm telling you right now, as a former police law enforcement in the military, this is where the murders, the rapes, the kidnapping, the drugs, all that stuff right now. This is when it's gonna happen because there's nobody regulating it. Unless we got Batman out here, ain't nobody regulating shit. So people are gonna get away with. They're gonna get away with stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I have to say.
They are. The cops aren't doing anything. They're just lining up. They're not really, people are like saying the meanest things to their faces, and they're just, standing there. They're not like reacting. It's sickening. Like one cop's actions, it didn't like reflect on all the other cops. Like they shouldn't have to take abuse because of that. There's always a bad apple somewhere. Just like right now with the protesters. Not everybody is protesting peacefully.
No.
So.
Yeah. I think we've echoed that from day one. That you got people that are about that peace life, and you got people about that foolishness crime life. And now you can obviously see it's come on, man. The man was coming down with the truck. And so you gonna rip him out and beat the living daylight out of him?
That was rough, man.
That dude's dead.
You think he's dead?
And guess
Oh,
what?
sure.
And guess what? We won't know who did it.
Right. They might actually. It was filmed. You never know because it was filmed, but people are wearing masks now, so it's gonna make it harder to see, who's really doing what.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, right? What's gonna happen? You said it yesterday, right, Lisa? About how the companies are gonna ask people to file and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, the mom and pop places, not the corporations, but mom and pop places that are going to call the police every day, say, look, there's a video, find these people, I'm not getting anywhere with insurance, I need some resolution to this. Those are the people that will be apprehended, the ones that commit crimes against these mom and pop places or smaller businesses, but like the targets and stuff like that. Those are come here.
Yeah.
Let me show you another video on that.
Can I just say one thing before I go?
Of course. Yeah, please.
Go ahead.
I just want to address Dokins because he seems to think that I was. Let me go back to the chat. Hold on a second.
Take your time.
Yeah.
He's saying that I was judging the protesters. And like Lisa said earlier, I thought the police officer that unfortunately murdered George Floyd was already arrested. So my question is, what is it that the protesters essentially want? Like, what is it that they're really asking for so that everything could just go back to the way it was, you know?
Right.
So they want all four. They want all four convicted, and potentially they want something unrealistic. They want them to die like tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
That's what they want.
Got it. Okay.
They want them to be put on the firing line or hung like back in the was it 1600s, 1500s, whatever. They want them to be hung. That's what it is. Public execution style.
Does Minnesota even have
Wow.
Let me look it up.
It seems like the kind of place that would not have the death penalty.
So I'm playing on the background the what happened to the driver of that truck. Let me get some audio going on real quick. Looks like he got taken into custody by the protesters and turned into the police.
He ran over people.
See,
And he fucking ran. Look at that. He killed someone.
Oh, he killed somebody.
Yeah.
That's why we stopped. Because there were people.
So they started to attack him because he killed somebody.
Innocent people. This guy, a fucking racist.
What?
They're saying he's racist.
Yeah.
Hold on, like the highway is. I don't know about where this is, but typically a highway is like 60 miles per hour. A truck cannot stop on the dime. There's not supposed to be people on the highway. I don't think that was a racist incident. I think
Exactly.
the truck cannot stop time because there's people on the highway.
Hold on. So hold on. Did he not see the people on the highway?
People are not supposed to be in the highway. I'm gonna tell you right now, they contributed to their own injury. They're not supposed to be there. You wouldn't expect there to be people in the roadway. It's not a local road. It's a highway. The speed limit is like 60 miles per hour, and truck cannot stop that fast. They do not have the ability to stop on a dime.
Before I start yelling,
Okay.
At Lisa, I need more information because I don't want to turn out to be wrong.
Well, I can tell you as a police adjuster for 7 years, those people were at fault.
Well, hold up, Lisa. Let me ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
Were the people
Hey, Alexandra, thank you so much. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day, bye.
Thank you. Have a good one. Were they in the highway on Clearview? Like, did you see a whole bunch of people on the highway, right? Or did they just magically did they pop up? Did they just jump onto the highway?
You saw him slowing down. People scattered. Obviously, there was one straggler that was too slow.
Okay.
Not slow down. Okay. It can't just stop. It's falling. It's falling something big, actually.
Okay. I thought. Okay. I didn't know that's what you were how you were articulating. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
if it was a local road, then you may expect people to be in the road. On a highway, you absolutely do not expect people to be in the road. So he didn't drive with the anticipation of people being in the roadway. He was probably driving 60 miles per hour up into the point he came on the people. And he started going
like I said, I need more video. Can we play the video back? Because was that when he? Because it looked like he stopped and then accelerated and then stopped again.
We can do that.
Probably stopped because he hit somebody.
But that's what I want to see. Did he hit somebody then, or did he stop, notice people, and then accelerate and then hit somebody? You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
I can see if he was just on the highway just driving, he was driving. He was like, all right, they're on the left side and the right side of the road. I'm just going to drive down the middle. And then somebody tried to run in front of the truck, and then he stopped and then hit him. I could understand that part.
What was wrong with the scenario that I gave?
You said, so I want to know, did he hit somebody before he took off the first time that we saw in the video?
Okay, take a look, guys, at the video. This is another perspective.
Yeah, Derek, question. I mean, where are they trying to?
So where's his vehicle?
Until that point, I think he's not killed anyone.
Hold on. The video is
take your time.
Still paused over here.
Yeah, take your time.
No, go ahead. I'm trying to. You can play it at any moment. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you are correct, 100%.
Okay. You see? All right. They're in the middle of the road. Okay. No, this is when they stopped them and destroyed and started it. This is after. Okay. Hold up. No. Okay, they're on the vehicle. So he must have killed them before.
I think it's by the rear tires. Let's focus on the rear of the truck.
Okay.
If it's the rear of the truck, he's definitely not at fault.
Yeah, if it's in the rear, he can't. Yeah. Let's see. Does he take off or something? Look, what the fuck are they doing in the back of that truck?
I think he ran over somebody with a bicycle. It's gonna be towards the rear on the left driver's side.
Yeah.
If it's the rear, he's definitely not at fault.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Right now, I don't see him at fault. If he take, hold on.
Hollywood and Santa Monica, now Culver City are all starting their curfews at 4 p.m. Culver City has happened to go.
Oh, they're trying to slash his tires. There's no body underneath the tires.
So they were trying to do bad, and then they got ran the hell over. Okay.
Yeah.
He has the right to. He has the right to flee if his life is in danger.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't think anybody would fault him for that.
Okay. So they okay. Yeah, no, this is not a racist thing. Is that what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, it's over.
So he did this before. So we didn't see when the bike got caught underneath the vehicle.
Yeah, I don't think there was it was thrown. The bike was thrown to them. It wasn't that big of a situation.
Look at the mom on the other side. Like, what are they going to do? Jump over?
Yeah, they got him against the cement wall, beating on him.
Yeah, I see it.
So he was taken into custody by, I think, 2 guys with security shirts, and then they gave him to the police. Crazy. It's just crazy.
If the protesters have security, then this seems a little too organized.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, don't you think? That protesters have security guards.
Yeah.
I think people just put that, to be identified, that, hey, I'm coming through, make way or something. They're probably, bouncers or something from a club. I don't think that. So,
a little too weird.
Yeah, there's curfews in effect.
I'm gonna put on my security shirt as I go protest.
Yeah.
It's a little too weird.
Yeah.
Take a look at the curfews online.
What are we looking at here? I see police. Where is this? California?
Yeah. So the curfews are Los Angeles 8 p.m. start till 5:30 in the morning. Beverly Hills 4 p.m. till 5:30. West Hollywood 8 p.m. sunrise. Culver City 4 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. Santa Monica 4 p.m. to 5:30. Pasadena 8 p.m. 5:30. This is money. This is money. Rich people's homes. Crazy.
So my thing is where are all the homeless people? Basically, the protesters are disrupting, their home. how are they faring in all of this? You know?
I mean, just watching that mob of people is scary, you know, because it was like probably 5,000 people together, you know. That's like a big concert walking around, you know. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but a lot of homeless people have
Look at these clowns
mental
stealing
disorders.
shoes.
This has got to be truly terrifying from them.
Look at this.
Yeah.
They are robbing sneakers, bro.
Somebody get me Pierce in the house.
Damn, you got big foot for a short person.
Well, you know what they say about girls with big feet.
They look like hobbits.
That was good. That was very good.
Look at this. Look. This white dude, bro. You see what happened to that white? Oh my goodness. What is this guy doing? Blowing dust? Cops is backing up.
Yeah.
Little drones flying over.
Yeah, he's getting that footage, man.
Looting, stealing.
Look at that. Look at that. You got the jeans, you know.
You about to make a jeans jacket.
It's over, man. We're gonna have to spend so much money rebuilding America that it's not. I don't think it's gonna be even worth. You know, this is a good time for the some states to unite themselves, and then instead of having 50 states, we can probably go down to 25. You know,
25 states.
Yeah. Now counting Texas, Texas can be their own state, so or their own nation.
Yeah, please, thank you. We could be our own state.
Yeah.
You could be your own state. We were talking about that earlier.
Well, they're their own state. They can be their own nation. Yeah.
I'm sorry, their own nation. Yeah. They can be their own nation.
You can come down here.
I love Texas. I love plus a lot of small items down there.
Like what? Like what?
I mean, like I got my sewing machine is there. I've got like $1,000 worth of baking gear. Oh my gosh, I have some really expensive needles there.
Why do you have all this here?
That's what my expense is. I just left. Actually left in Colorado.
Yo, poor guy, man. Poor guy.
There was a lady trying to jump into. You will see in a second, bro.
Poor guy. Okay, so first of all, I left to see if he would get a job, and while I was waiting to see, I was paying because I was working. I was on an assignment in Colorado, so I was paying for a hotel at the same time, still paying for my apartment down at the border.
That's a tough
and he
thing.
Still didn't get a job. So I was holding down two households by myself. And you're like, poor guy.
I mean, you signed up for it.
I didn't sign up for that.
You don't know what you signed up for. Obviously, you didn't read the fine print. Oh my God! Oh, they're showing Floyd again.
Plus, I was continuing to pay for one of my cats, Lola, because she had to watch her shows.
Did you say you were paying cable for a cat?
Yeah, Lola, she likes to watch her shows. So when I went to Colorado and I left, I still continued to pay the cable so that she could watch her shows.
Lisa. Are you psycho?
No. What? Lola likes to watch her shows.
Yeah, she's a cat person. That's it.
No. You had to pay for cable for your cat?
She liked her show.
And you're going to divorce a guy? A real human? For being a dude?
I don't pay for the cable anymore.
I feel
that's good.
Damn, you see that police? You see that police car hit that man?
Yep. I think it's too much to process. You know, I think we're gonna continue being here for the next, doing these kind of things for the next couple of weeks. So,
look at this. Why are they opening the door and why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Hi,
Oh,
CJ
they just
Greco.
electrocuted this dude. What is going on, bro?
Yeah. It's just crazy.
What
I think
is
that one
going
protester
on?
has a nice butt.
You say who?
That one protester has a nice butt. There's a lady protester.
That was a lady protesting.
Yeah.
She was black. She was black.
I don't know, but she had a nice butt. Did you see it?
I wasn't looking at the lady for.
Hey, Grego, what's up?
Piece of meat, Lisa.
Whoa. Excuse
Shit,
me.
look at this guy.
What is that? What the hell?
Stay safe, CJ Greco.
Oh, CJ, are you gonna call in this time?
Oh, CJ, you got the number right there. If you want to give a call, hit it up.
Call in, bro.
So, guys, we got 15 more minutes before we call it quits for the day.
Okay.
We need to find another source to share our ideas and share with the people that subscribe to the channel, because
Oh man, look at it.
we're definitely lacking on the views. We're gonna fix that by tomorrow. I think I got something.
How? You get okay. Don't say it.
Yeah.
Because you said they're censoring this, right?
Yeah. And it's on the everything that we say,
I could go topless, but
I don't think that will work. I think we'll be very demonetized.
I don't think that would work. I don't think you have what it takes.
I think it will demonetize us big time.
I think it's probably yeah.
No, you cannot show nudity on. Oh, look at this guy jumping from the. What the hell?
Yeah, I seen this guy. Yo, look at them, bro. These are professional thieves, bro. Look at them jumping through the window.
It's like a hamster, bro.
Oh, look. You see him jumping close.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look, pick him up. There you go. And run out.
wow.
Look at this here, bro.
First of all, little.
Yes.
See, I was talking about driving a Mustang top down. So I find your comment very offensive.
How is it offensive?
I don't have what it takes.
Yeah. You don't have what it takes to drive. Hold on. What you thought I was talking about? Because your mind's in the gutter.
I know, CJ Greg, what you're saying, man. It's crazy, man.
Your mind is in the gutter. That's what happens, man. Short people, short-tempered.
I'm mild-tempered. I'm not short-tempered at all.
Is that your real hair?
Real enough.
Okay.
It's mine and it's even. What's your point?
What? You're scalping people now? What's going on here?
Well, considering I am North Carolina, I'm pretty sure there's some Indian, so scalping is kind of my.
Oh, scalping! Jesus Christ!
So are you like a light-skinned black person?
Well, I'm not dark-skinned.
Are you mixed like with Puerto Rican or something?
I mean, I have been known to have Puerto Rican in me, but.
Oh my God! Disgusting.
Hey guys, let's go back to the subject, okay? Let's read the comments on the comment section. That was funny.
Yes, that was.
So, Hillbilly Trails saying that lots of arrestings going down in Richmond. I was not able to find anything in Richmond. So we're suffering from the same situation that the president is pushing. The damn censoring, man. Damn censoring. And Greco is going down to, he's saying that he found us a couple of days ago, but he cannot find us anymore on YouTube. So please subscribe to the channel. That's the only way that you'll be able to get this kind of news out there. If you look at into YouTube right now, you see, like big companies talking about, this and the other. You see ABC showing, live streams, but if you're like a small streamer like us, you won't see anything. So it's one of those things. But guys, if you're in the chat room, if you have any questions, we have about 10 minutes. So please let us know what you want to hear from any of us.
We got a good phone call from I forgot her name. Who called in today?
Alexandra. Yeah.
Alexandra. That was a very, very good phone call. I would like to give kudos to her.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
So everybody else can call in too.
So what you guys think is going to be tomorrow's, when I go to my office at work, I don't see, we don't talk about these riots and, we have a job to do. This doesn't even go through our minds, but, as that was last week. I'm not sure. Don't you? No, I'm trying to get something. Think about it. 1 second. Jesus Christ.
Why you think about some stuff? I'm just I don't really think about it until probably until like the nighttime, bro. Because I know the pattern of these of what's happening. So I am also making sure, but at the same time, I'm making sure that my family is staying their tail inside. If they do have any interactions, videotaping it.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. The one thing I'm gonna tell you is that I think this week when I go back to work, I think we're gonna be talking about this more and more. I think it's not gonna be like last week where we just went through. I think this week is gonna be more serious. People are gonna be more talking about this kind of situations at work.
Are you affected by the protest in Tucson? Tucson where you are going to work?
No, not going to work. I mean, not going to work, and I will avoid at all. If I'm going to work and I see protests on the street, I turn around, call the office, be like, "Hey, can't go to work." I think that's one. The second thing is we're not as affected as big states. California, you saw that California, I think that riot on the tanker. We're not that affected, but as the time goes by, we seeing how more people are finding more fun and more easy to find things on different stores by looting. So I say 6 weeks, man. I say yesterday it's gonna last 6 weeks, and I'm scared that it's gonna take us all the way in there.
I'm concerned about my journey to work tomorrow because last night they were already blocking one of the highways and tunnels here. So wish that.
Yeah, don't even if you see that make sure I will recommend to not just to you, for everyone also on the shot, everybody, if you're going to be traveling on your vehicle, before you do it, make sure you check the news, trying to see if you can find some I know Waze works wonders. That's an app that I use for driving.
Waze. WAZE.
WAZ, yes, that's the app that I use. You get reports from the police, you get reports from accidents. It's very good. It's very good. I will use that. Then plus listen to the news to see what I can find to make sure that I don't get into any trouble. I'm trying to find another route. If you think that route will be compromised, try another one.
Yeah, I mean, I've got three tunnels to choose from, and worst case scenario, take ferry. They can't block ferry.
Yeah, that's right. If it's running, yeah, who knows? But yeah. Okay, guys, what do you think? Gonna end it right here?
Yeah.
Don't leave the stream.
Make sure you're safe, man. All right.
Yeah, don't leave the stream, guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Everybody on the chat room, if you're watching this video now, if you're watching this video later down the road, please subscribe to the channel. That number will not be you won't be able to call the number until we are live, so it gets deactivated right now again. So I will see you in our next video. Please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you can get messages from us and check our stories. We put stories on YouTube where it's like Facebook. Just take a look. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Lisa, any words? Odiso?